All right, good to be here. Yeah, my name's Vic. I'm from Texas. Yeah, this is what we look like now. Things have changed. That's right. I took a migrant bus to get to the show. That's how I got here.
Vic Van Tran. Work at, I always say it's like a law firm. We don't do litigation. I'm purposely vague because I don't want to get doxxed. Because I need this job to supplement my fucking comedy career. Collect bills, collect agreements, set up conference calls. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. It's a bullshit job. Like I have to make it in stand-up before AI takes my job in like 6 months. Yeah, I was leaving my office. I work in Times Square. This guy came up and punched me like in the shoulder, like from behind. You don't really know how you react whenever something like that happens. I was confused. I thought he mistook me for a friend. And so like, I turned around and I just kind of looked at him and he looked at me. And then he was confused because I wasn't reacting the way that he wanted me to react. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, he's like assaulting me. Because I wait to the office to get a coffee or something, try to wake up. Then I just type away for 8 or 9 hours. I gotta go home. It is really a soulless affair, but I kind of need that. Like I don't feel like I have the energy to do anything else. I think at one point they might want me to step up into like the management role, and I don't know if I could. Yeah, I think it would take too much like bandwidth. I was gonna go to law school. I thought I liked the law. It turns out I just like the Daily Show. Figured, okay, start doing comedy. I like that a lot more. So then I pivoted. I was like, okay, I'll just be like a paralegal for as long as I need to until I can quit. I think like having income to supplement stand-up is like super important. I remember when I was early into comedy, Bill Burr talked about how he held down his job for as long as he could. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do too. And look at him now, he's getting millions of dollars from the Saudis. So maybe that's whenever I know, is whenever I get fucking blood oil money, which I would love to receive, you know? I'm no hypocrite. That's when I'll know. Go ahead. Did you get that on camera? Here we go, Times Square. As made famous by the Avengers. I started in Houston. I was 19 years old, still in college. I had to like sneak into bars and open mics to do shows. Yeah, and that was like 12, 13 years ago now, so it's been a long time. But luckily that afforded me a lot of time to like develop, you know, creatively. I'm headlining a show for New York Comedy Fest in November. Headlining New York Comedy Fest with Will Pepper. First time at Second City. Somehow, miraculously, we sold out the show. I'm trying to like put together a longer set. I mean, in New York, I feel like all the sets are shorter, and I don't headline that much. So this is sort of just like testing, I guess, experimenting with a 30-minute set. Like, I don't do like heavy Vietnamese stuff. I mean, that's not how I started doing comedy. I mainly perform for just like, you know, mixed audiences, American audiences, you know? So my stuff isn't really tailored towards like an Asian crowd. So if they come in expecting that, then that's just another reason why they'd be disappointed. But I think I also like, Asian comics have to educate Asian audiences to not only expect that from comedy. Maybe it's like our duty to push their boundaries a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Asians can be pedophiles too.
I got a girlfriend, see?
Woo!
Yeah. Back there, she wooed. That's right, see, you don't need to be a doctor to get a girlfriend. You just gotta be whatever the fuck this is. As a kid. Like when I was a kid, my parents had put me in karate. You know, they put me in karate, they told me it'd be for self-defense. And I never understood that. I was like, self-defense? You two are the only people who hit me. So what is the point of that? It's like blue belt loses to leather belts every night in this house. Y'all whoop my ass.
I think I could have reordered things differently. I ended with like my race stuff, which I feel like is my strongest material. But I don't know if like an Asian crowd really enjoys that, you know? Because a lot of it is about like racist shit that I've heard growing up. And so like me being self-deprecating about my race, I'm also kind of making fun of them. I'm like, hey, you look like this too. You know, you look weird too. And I don't know, maybe that kind of threw him off a little bit. Race is so tied into the individual experience. It would be inauthentic to go on stage and not address it at all, you know? But if you're going on stage and you're only doing like, I eat dog jokes, then it's like, okay, well now you've leaned too far one way. I think like ethnic comics in a way have that, a unique obstacle of trying to do right by comedy and like by our own standards, but also like being true to ourselves and, you know, not completely abandoning like ethnic experience, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm starting to do like a few more spots at the Cellar. I'm not past there, but just like through, you know, friends and like producer shows, I've gotten to do a couple spots there. Yeah, it's the hot soup show at the Comedy Cellar, the Fat Black Pussycat. I feel good, you know, I like the late show. I feel like it's loose, you know, and the crowds are usually pretty great here, so. But no, I mean, my goal is just to try some different stuff than the last time I was here and, you know, hopefully have a good set.
Apparently Gook, that's what they called the Koreans in the Korean War, and then the Vietnamese in the Vietnam War, so I guess a Gook is just anyone who beats America in a war. I think that's it. It's just us and those Afghani Taliban gooks. We did it. I thought that'd be fun to do on Veterans Day.
The set went okay. I wish it went a little bit better, but just to be here, man, it's fucking cool. You know, like 13 years ago, I started in Houston at a dingy fucking bar, you know, and I bombed my ass off. I felt like I physically was unable to do stand-up. I couldn't imagine then that one day I'd be able to do a set at the Cellar. As down as I can get about comedy, like, I am proud of that. I am proud of myself about that. It's intimidating. You see all these comics that you looked up to before you started, you know, you watch them on TV, you watch them on Netflix, and then a few years later, you're doing the same shows with them. I mean, it's surreal, but also like once you're there, it's hard not to feel intimidated, you know? So I still feel like I'm getting past that and the imposter syndrome of it all. I don't think any of those guys are going to their office job tomorrow.
Man, I don't know. I wish I had more initiative, I guess. I mean, I procrastinate. I'm lazy. You know, that's a big part of like why it's taken me so long to have more success. I think if I just took more initiative, reached out to more people, created more, yeah, I think my life overall would just be better.
Thinking about proposing soon? Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I wanna surprise her with a ring. That's my goal, I wanna surprise her. But I don't know what her ring size is. You know, yeah, so I've just been letting her finger me, and then I'm hoping maybe that'll give me enough information and I can take a guess, you know. I'll walk into Tiffany's, I'm like, yeah, do you guys have this size? You guys got The guy's like, yeah, 17, yeah, we got you. It's a large finger.
And also, like, my idea of making it has changed as well. Maybe before I thought like, oh, I'm gonna be Kevin Hart next week. But now it's like, I would really settle for just doing the road, doing clubs and stuff, and then making enough money to like, I don't know, have a kid or something, and work on other creative projects. I don't need to be a household name, you know? To me, that would feel a lot like making it.
So yeah, I don't know, my dad's Vietnamese, you know, he escaped the war when he was young. He's constantly holding that over my head. Right? He's like, oh, you wouldn't have survived the way I survived. You know, you wouldn't have lasted in Vietnam. You wouldn't have lasted. I gotta remind him, I'm like, yeah, you fled. You also did not last. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I mean, to your point, Asian people are racist. Yeah, they discriminate against black people sometimes, you know? It's like, which is a shame, because they've stood up for us in the past. You know, Muhammad Ali, he famously refused to fight in the Vietnam War. He's got this great quote. He said, no Vietnamese ever called me the N-word. Every time I hear that, I think, well, you haven't met my dad, Mr. Lyon, or my uncle, or many of my cousins. So, They be saying it. They all got Tourette's.